I haven't touched this in so long. We'll see how this goes. Ooh. Very cool. I'm recording this while I have like 2 hours until I gotta leave for work. I'm fully expecting to die. I haven't... Funny. I haven't recorded a pressure video in ages. I haven't even just generally played the game in ages, and I miss playing the game. And realistically, I only stopped playing the game just because my willingness to do anything was so unbelievably low. But I'm hoping that this will mark the end of that. I guess for anyone watching this who's been on the channel for a little while, probably remembers I was making a pressure-inspired game in Geometry Dash, and I am still doing that. I still plan on getting that done at some point. However, a lot of what was shown in that preview I did ages ago, of just me showing off what I had made as like a test, pretty much all that is going to be changing, because I got to a point where, like, because I hadn't planned a damn thing about the game out properly, I kind of put myself in a corner where I suddenly just, like, could not really properly press forward without doing something overly complicated. And also just my ideas and what I want for that game has changed quite drastically at this point. And so, while the overall essence of the game, the overall idea of the game will remain roughly the same, it'll also be changing quite a lot, because the number one thing really is just that I hadn't thought of an actual, like, consistent theme for how the enemies and stuff would look before I just started building stuff. And so that's obviously become a big issue, where I have these enemies, but then I thought of a consistent theme I wanted throughout the game after I had made the enemies, and now suddenly the enemies don't actually fit in with the rest of the game at all, and make basically zero sense. I just realized I don't think I changed my audio settings. I'm gonna hope this is safe up here. I need to check my audio. Oh, I did change them. Okay, we're good. I don't want to say too much about the game, because inevitably I'm accidentally gonna spoil stuff. And I also have another project that I'm working on first before I finish that game, because I, like, massively burnt myself out from working on it. And we are at door 82 without an angler, which is really interesting. I'm not going to talk about the game too much anymore, just because most people watching this video probably have never touched Geometry Dash and never will touch Geometry Dash, and therefore the game is something that they'll never play. But I just wanted to talk about it for anyone who has been on the channel long enough to have seen that game that I was working on, and also have interest in Geometry Dash. We're hiding in the church room. Can I get up on the stage? On the stage. Okay, fine, I'll hide with you. Did I get myself stuck? Okay. Imagine that, I got myself stuck in the fucking church room. That would've been stupid. I mean, imagine someone would do that. That would just be so dumb. I thought these guys' heads moved. I don't know where that squiddle was, but I heard him. Dude, I'm trying to... I got used to pressing C for crouch on my laptop keyboard. Oh my god. But I got used to pressing C for crouch on my laptop keyboard. This is the first time I'm playing pressure with the new keyboard, and the keys are spaced out in a way that I can no longer properly and comfortably reach C with my thumb. So now I've switched to using the spacebar. I want to explore this entirely before I just move on. I also really feel like I hear a pinky again for some reason. You know, when I was playing this game consistently, I apparently had, like, a genuine something from Pinky, because I would, like, constantly hear the freaking noises even when I'm not playing the game, like, in my head. Because I was, like, every time I would play, I would stress about it so much. My room fan at one point trolled me pretty bad, because my room fan managed to, like, almost perfectly be at that pitch. So I woke up one morning thinking I was hearing the Pinky noises and had, like, a genuine fucking panic attack in the morning. I don't... I feel like that's when you know an obsession is getting too bad, or becoming too much. Do you have to come through here? Like, is it completely necessary to do that? Since I have started streaming Minecraft again, as well. As of recording this, it's been a little while, just because of stuff going on, and didn't really have a reasonable time to do it. And there's a lot of other stuff I need to work out that could shift my schedule around and make it so that the time I had been streaming at isn't actually the time I will continue to stream at and stuff, so I'll have to work out stuff with that. But once I've got that worked out, and I do feel like I can reasonably and consistently stream, I will Hello. I will also be streaming this game again because I had fun with this few streams I did do on this game. Even though there was like, I think it was actually only really one annoying person that really bothered me, but there were moments. But that's just inevitably gonna happen with stream. You're inevitably, no matter what you do, always gonna get people who try to backseat you and be really fucking obnoxious. I will admit though, that is part of what made me stop streaming for so long, is like I'd play Minecraft or play Geometry Dash or even play this game. And hello. Would always have people trying to backseat what I'm doing. I'm like, dude, would you stop? I am the streamer. Please. No. But I also wasn't particularly mentally healthy when I was doing that. Not that I am now, either, but I'm mentally healthier than I was at that time, so I think I am comfortable enough to stream at least a little bit again. I really need sea bunnies. Like, really need sea bunnies. I've never had the blue imaginary friend. I've also never seen the Rain World bookshelf thing, and what else have I never seen? Obviously, I've never seen the rarest room of worth the wait. There's a lot I haven't seen, plain and simply. There's a lot of stuff I haven't seen just plain and simply because I haven't played Pressure enough to see it lately. Like, I don't know what it was. Worth the Wait came out and I almost immediately stopped playing the game. Like, I uploaded 2 videos on it and then just stopped playing entirely. And I don't even really have a reasonable, like, reason for why that's the case. I don't really want to, like, blame Worth the Wait necessarily for that or anything like that. But I will admit there were definitely long periods of time, even when I was still playing, where I was scared to- hello. Where I was like a little scared to play just because of how many bugs I was hearing about, and also just how bad things like Firewall were for me initially. I was not a fan of Firewall at all. Yeah, Firewall was particularly bad, and then more recently they updated Firewall again, and the one time I got to it, I ran into one of the new things like immediately and it threw me off so bad, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't really want to put up with that. It kind of sucks. And it's gonna really suck again right now that I haven't played in forever, but I'm hoping it won't be too bad. I mean, they've had plenty of time to fix it, so surely they did, right? Surely they're not just abandoning the regular game because they're heavily focused on the overhaul. I will admit, with the updates they put in their server, it does kind of feel like that sometimes. And I get it, they don't really like what Pressure is right now, or at least the lead developer really doesn't like what Pressure is right now. And realistically, the developer absolutely should focus on what they want for their game. It's their game after all. But it does just kind of suck, because I will admit, I am worried that the overhaul just plain and simply won't be a style of game that I personally prefer or enjoy, but I'm hoping that just this style of the game overall, since it seems like that'll remain based on what they previewed with Operation Heartburn. I'm hoping that will be enough to keep me interested, but who knows. We'll see what happens. But with how little interest I have in video games in general as of now, I'm really worried. But I guess I had those fears with other things in this game before as well. I had those fears with Worth the Wait when I was hearing about the things that they planned on doing for the game initially. How did that hit? What?
Is there a hell?
Yes, it's called the Bandlines. I think you'll like it there. I personally like it there. You say, I hope this is actually the right door. And it's kind of turned around and started going in a direction. Also, as of recording this, Markiplier put out the final preview for his Iron Lung movie, which I'm hyped about. Sadly, it doesn't look like any of the movie theaters near me are taking it, but regardless, it's still cool that that's finally a thing. Where am I? What am I doing? No. Yes. Hello, Bonnie. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I know I haven't brought you out very much during this run, but that's because things are scary. That's another thing I haven't seen yet is the funny staircase. I've yet to see the funny staircase. Am I safe here? Yeah, I've yet to see the funny staircase and heavy containment. That hasn't happened yet. I really need to work on coming back to this game for the sake of finding all these things. This is actually a keycard door? Yeah. Sick. Cheater, cheater, cheater. I am cheating. I'm sorry. Oh, they finally fixed the shaking. I remember for the longest time, you would exit that room and your screen would just be shaking for no reason for like the rest of the run, and it was really annoying. And I didn't like it very much. It made me sad. I didn't get the blue guy. So I can't. How do you drop things? G. Yeah, I didn't have the blue guys. We didn't get the funny dialogue of them arguing. I'm sad. Give me card. Goodbye.
Stay safe.
I probably won't. I'm gonna try my best, but I probably won't. I'll probably die. Oh, that's A60. Fuck me.
Why are you inside?
Like, I hear something, but I don't know what. And I was like, oh wait, that's static. That's what I'm hearing. That's the funny guy named A60.
Shiny.
Say shiny? Vent. Ah, for fuck's sake. I did not mean to hit the tutorial, I just realized that. I thought this opened the door. I'm just stupid. Whatever. Oh no, it's C to slide. Shit. Both control and C are just barely out of reach of being, like, in comfortable positions, so this is gonna suck. Or just, you know, the fucking monkey bars don't work anymore sometimes. Oh, look how far. Okay, never mind, we're good. At least I noticed it, anyways. Oh! Okay. Okay, the audio cues are actually super helpful here. That's not that bad. That's good. No! Slide! Okay. It's fine. That was easy. I'm not even worried about it, you know? I'm too professional. Why would I be worried? Like, bro. Me? Worried? Never. Never in my life have I been worried. Ah! Okay. Sure, I don't think that's how you're... Again, not even worried about it. I'm a little worried about that, though. How am I living? How have I not taken damage yet? But actually, I took 5 damage at some point. What did I take 5 damage from? I think that might be my first ever damageless fireball run, which is really hilarious considering how bad I fucked that up. That was... It was, like, so awful. I don't know how I didn't take a single bit of damage. I don't know what I took 5 damage from, though, so I might have taken damage during that and forgot. Oh, I forgot. I don't think... My video of this isn't up, but I have played since the new voice actor was brought in. And I think I do have a recording of it saved, but I don't know if I'll ever put out that recording. And in that recording, I said, I think the new voice actor is something I'm just gonna have to get used to. But in certain parts of it, their voice acting felt a bit more forced. And I wasn't, like, a huge fan of that, but it's not that big a deal. It's just something I'll have to get used to. But it's just I felt like the previous voice actor, the way they did everything felt way more natural.
What do you want?
I just want to see what you're drawing. Is that so bad?
Hey, wanna see what I'm drawing?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I just... Yeah. Very good, painter. It looks great. Oh, we're in the warp zone. What the fuck? Okay. Which one's which? I can't ever tell. There's a connector here, right? Yes. Wait, what the fuck? Where am I? Oh, I
What's
passed
that
the...
noise?
Hold on, I'm just... It's the noise of stupidity, okay? I passed the warp tubes. I want... Well, that's unfortunate. I don't remember which one's which, and usually you can see the light at the bottom of them, but it seems... they got rid of that ability. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and hope and pray that this is the one I want. Oh my god, it was. Yay! Painting. Big coral room. Bubble gun. Or bubble blower, my bad, I'm sorry. Is this the room? It doesn't look like it is. Yeah, it's not the room. I had hope, but it's not. I would see light down there if it was. No! Another fucking toy remote. 2 toy remotes and no sea bunnies? Kinda stupid in my opinion. Uh-oh, where am I? I've said that a lot this run. It's not going well. Wow, coral. Okay. Right before the evil water rooms as well. Really? Oh, was it Infestation who I took damage from? It might have been. Because I did look at Infestation very, very briefly at one point. Yay! Yeah, I will say, like, I don't know, like, in pressure lore how many people maybe have gone to the ridge or something like that. I can't imagine it's many, but, like, I feel like if someone successfully got this far and was this close to the end, I feel like the people on the microphone would maybe show a little bit more, I guess, excitement or something. Or just have a little bit more urgency of, oh shit, this person actually has a chance. We might finally get our thing, our funny crystal. I could be just completely wrong in thinking that. I probably am, because after all, it is Urban Shade. But I don't know. His sarcastic moments feel extremely forced, and then the rest of the time he just sounds incredibly bored, which is. That part's okay. I mean, I don't imagine this guy gets much to do while on the HQ microphone. Imagine he's just kind of sitting there staring at a screen as we walk through this place. Again, it's really just something I'm gonna have to just get used to. That's really all it is. I feel like all of those thoughts about the voice will go away as I get used to it. I just think I've been playing this game for so long now with the old HQ voice that, like, the new one, it's just like, oh, it's different. It's definitely different. I'm kind of curious about why they decided to get a new voice actor, though. Like, I don't know if there's actually, like, an actual reason for it, or if it's just as simple they felt like it. My best guess is they probably need voice lines for future things, but couldn't get the same person to do it, so they got a different person, and since they don't really want two different voices on the same character, they just had the new guy redo everything as well. That's not the right door. That's also not the right door. What the fuck? Where am I? This way. Bro, really? You waited till the ridge to show up? Like, come on, dude. I could have ran back. Now I'm doing this with way less space on my desk than I'm used to, so I'm a little bit worried about how this will go. Password, why?
There's something beneath your skin.
You fuck, you really put that's so cringe. What is it? 0610. You know, every single time I get to the ridge, I always immediately think about how my lockerless completion went, and how I literally almost died in the very last room. I think that's the only moment that got, like, a genuine reaction out of me in, like, any video. Like, I never reacted in my Geometry Dash videos as far as I'm aware. Like, maybe I reacted a little bit for certain things, but I've never had that big of a reaction, and I haven't had that big of a reaction to something since. And quite honestly, I only had a reaction because I almost died on the last room. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this. See, it gets really bad here in the final encounter. Like, he just sounds like he's trying to really purposefully be robotic, and I hate it. Like, it's so unnatural, which I guess for a big spooky corporation like this, it makes sense for him to sound a bit unnatural, but that don't mean it's not gonna bother me.
Run!
Shush, nothing's nearby. We're good. We're fine. I've got a hiding spot. I got a generator right outside. Like, nothing's going on. There's no reason for you to freak out. I just realized I need to make a version of my little avatar that has my pressure jumpsuit that I use for these videos. I shouldn't be using one of the ones I've already made. Okay, so you got this generator over here, and then I don't see any other generators. Let's go. I will miss the wires, though. As much as I had the 2 wires incident, I will miss when they were wires and not just another set of generators. Like, I feel like it almost made a little more sense as wires. And I've definitely been getting a lot more critical of this game in some ways over time. And most of the things I am critical about really are just nitpicks, and a lot of just me, like, not being used to the changes that were made yet, and likely never fully getting used to them just because of how much I played the game before the changes were made. But It's whatever. Again, it's not my game, so I'm not gonna- I'm not gonna be trying to dictate what someone else should do with their game. I need to do another Five Nights at Freddy's video at some point, so I have an excuse to whine and complain about the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie, just like I did with the last Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Hey, can you not turn this way? I need to get over here. And you turning this way is not allowing me to do that. I hear one coming. I don't know how I got here in time, but I did. Hello, stupid. At the moment I see a... Oh, you fucker. The fucking mist. Forgot about that shit. Oh, and you're gonna... Bro. Ouch. You know what, I don't even care. Okay. Uh-oh. Is there another mister right there? There was. Fuck. Oh! I don't think it's safe to go yet. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna just kind of... Oh, go, please! Getting the fuck out. Can you stop? Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, genuinely don't care. Yay, we get to see the giant foot crush. How did I have a parasite? Did you see that? Fuck. I got distracted by the parasite. I thought I just massively fucked up. Yeah, anyways, that's my first completed run of Pressure in quite a while. First run of Pressure in general in quite a while. I'm happy to see that I can still beat this game fairly consistently despite forgetting a lot of things. Just happy to finally have had the will to play the game again. Or just play games in general again, and I'm hoping I will be able to fairly consistently play this game again and fairly consistently upload videos on this game again, as well as, obviously, stream again like I mentioned before. We'll see. I think this is probably the only run I'm going to do for this video. I don't think I'll have clips from previous runs because those are so out of date and so kind of that they're kind of irrelevant. Yeah, this is just gonna be where this video ends. I just wanted to make a video going over the things on the channel will hopefully finally start to get a bit better again.